श्री स्वामी समर्थ. आजच्या सेशनची सुरुवात आपण प्रार्थनेने करूया. गुरुर ब्रह्मा गुरुर्विष्णू गुरुर्देवो महेश्वरा, गुरु साक्षात परब्रह्म तस्मै श्री गुरुवे नमः. श्री स्वामी समर्थ महाराज की जय. श्री गुरुदेव दत्त. श्री त्र्यंबकेश्वर महाराज की जय. गंगा गोदावरी माता की जय. सद्गुरु परमपूज्य मोरे दादान की जय. श्री स्वामी समर्थ गुरुमाऊलीन की जय. भारत माता की जय. आपल्याला इथे एक फोटो दिसतोय सर्वांना. ह्याच्यामध्ये पहा, रामरक्षेतील एक श्लोक दिला आहे. कूजंतम राम रामेती मधुरम मधुराक्षरम आरुह्य कविता शाखाम वंदे वाल्मिकी कोकिलम. ह्या श्लोकाचा अर्थ कालच आपल्याला परमपूज्य गुरुमाऊलींनी कालच्या हितगुजमध्ये सांगितलंय. म्हणजे रामनाम घेत जर जो कावळा झाडावर बसून गुंजन करतो, तर त्या कावळ्याचाही कोकिळा होते. म्हणजे एखादी गोष्ट आपण जर चांगली सारखी प्रॅक्टिस केली तर आपल्याला नक्कीच चांगल्या प्रकारे येईल. मग आपण इंग्लिश पण बोलण्याचा चांगला सराव केला तर आपल्याला नक्कीच त्याच्यात यश येईल. आज आपण शिकणार आहोत परफेक्ट फ्युचर टेन्स. गुड आफ्टरनून ऑल ऑफ यू. टुडे वी आर गोइंग टू लर्न perfect future tense. So see, the structure of perfect future tense is subject plus will have plus past participle plus object plus extension. In this tense also we use third form of the verb, and for helping verb we use will have. Okay, and this perfect future tense is used in few situations. We don't use it usually, but in few situations we use perfect future tense. Okay, here future perfect tense is used to talk about some things, something that will be completed before a specific time in the future. म्हणजे भविष्यात काहीतरी स्पेसिफिक टाइम मध्ये ती ऍक्शन पूर्ण झालेली असेल किंवा फ्युचर टेन्स मध्ये. त्यासाठी आपण वापरतो विल हॅव आणि थर्ड फॉर्म ऑफ द वर्ब वापरतो. म्हणजे जसं आपण सांगतो की मी म्हातारा व्हायच्या आधी हे करेल ते करेल, मी हे केलं असेल, माझं हे झालं असेल, ह्याचं ट्रान्सलेशन येतं ल असेल, ल असेन, असेन, असू, ल असू. ओके, हे जे शब्द आहेत हे ह्याचं ट्रान्सलेशन आपल्याला जर मराठी वाक्याचं तसं येत असेल की मी माझं काम पूर्ण केलेले असेल, ल असेल. मग ह्याच्यासाठी आपण काय वापरणार? परफेक्ट फ्युचर टेन्स. म्हणजे मी कॉलेजला जायच्या आधी काय केलेलं असेल ह्या गोष्टी सांगण्यासाठी आपण परफेक्ट फ्युचर टेन्स वापरतो. इथे पहा, मी काही एक्झाम्पल्स दिलेले आहेत तुम्हाला. हिअर आर सम एक्झाम्पल्स. आय विल हॅव फिनिश्ड दिस स्टोरी. मी ती स्टोरी पूर्ण केलेली असेल. यू विल हॅव स्टडीड द सायन्स लेसन. म्हणजे जर आपण कोणाला विचारलं संध्याकाळी 6 वाजेपर्यंत तू काय काय पूर्ण केलेलं असेल, आय विल हॅव स्टडीड माझं द सायन्स लेसन. मी माझा सायन्सचा लेसन पूर्ण केलेला असेल, अभ्यास केलेला असेल, ल असेल. आता तुम्ही काय करा, तुम्हाला जी एक्झाम्पल्स वाटतात आहे की तुम्ही संध्याकाळी 6 वाजेपर्यंत काय काय केलेलं असेल ते तुम्ही एक्झाम्पल्स टाईप करा. जसं शी विल हॅव कुक्ड डिनर. तिने स्वयंपाक केलेला असेल. ही विल हॅव अराइव्ड. तो आलेला असेल. नंतर ही विल हॅव मेट जुली. तो जुलीला आम्ही जुलीला भेटलो असेल. इट विल हॅव स्टॉप्ड रेनिंग. पाऊस थांबलेला असेल. दे विल हॅव लेफ्ट जपान. जपान त्यांनी सोडलेलं असेल. हे पहा, ह्या सर्वांचं जे आहे ट्रान्सलेशन ल असेल असं येतं. आणि सगळ्यांनी लक्षात ठेवा, या सेंटेन्सेस मध्ये वी इज सब्जेक्ट, देन विल हॅव, वी हॅव युज्ड हिअर विल हॅव. दिस इज हेल्पिंग वर्ब. मेट इज द थर्ड फॉर्म ऑफ द वर्ब. जुली इज ऑब्जेक्ट. अगेन इन द नेक्स्ट सेंटेन्स इट इज सब्जेक्ट. Will have is helping verb, and always we have to use here stopped. Okay, means third form of the verb. We cannot say it will have stopped. Okay, it will have stopped raining. पाऊस पडायचा थांबलेला असेल. The next sentence, they will have left Japan. Again here they is subject, will have helping verb, left is the third form of the verb, and Japanese object. Okay, here we cannot say they will have leave. We can't say leave. We have to use third form of the verb in this sentence. Whenever we are forming sentences by using perfect tenses, in all the perfect tenses we use third form of the verb. We do not use past form, or we do not use the main form of the verb. We use third form of the verb, past participle. Okay, so here you can see met, stopped, left. These are third forms of the verbs. So we have to practice. I have told you earlier also that you have to practice these third form of the verb, because in all these perfect tenses, perfect present, perfect past and perfect future, in all these perfect tenses you have to use third form of the verb. Now form some sentences using what will you have done before searching job. Okay, what will you do if you have to search the job? You will have to do some actions before going for searching the job. So what will you have done? You have to tell that. Suppose you can say I will have prepared my CV before searching job. Suppose you are in a college right now. Okay, you are in college right now. So after completing your college, in future what are you going to do before searching the job? That you have to tell. So type the sentences in chat box, that what will you do in the future, and that action will be completed before you go for searching the job. Okay, so you can say I will have typed my CV, or I'll type the sentences for you here. I will have prepared my CV. I will have prepared my CV. Okay, what else we do before searching the job? What all other things we do? That you can type over here, okay, in the chat box. Yes, the regular students who are there, Gurunath, Ashwini, Aarti, Bhagyashri, Neha, yes, and all others, new students also, all the learners, form some sentences and type it in the chat box. What will you have done before searching the job? Here first you do, I will have prepared my CV. Then I will have seen some videos related to my field. Okay, what I do usually when I have to search job, nowadays we find many videos on YouTube. Wherever you want to go, you can type it in the YouTube search, and you can find information about the jobs. Okay, so what you can do, you may see some videos. What she will do, she will have contacted the companies. Okay, we can contact some companies. Then what else we can do? Yes, come on, type the answers so I can check out what you are thinking, all of you. Then you can say I will have mailed the CV. Okay, so all these things, there are many things you think and type it in the chat box. I will have mailed the CV. You can mail your CV. I will have inquired. What I'll do inquiry. So I will have inquired about the company. Okay, we can inquire also. So you can think over it. and write down some sentences. Type it in the chat box. Okay, have you understood? It's very easy. You have to take subject first, then helping verb it will be will have, then you have to take third form of the verb, and then the extension. Okay, so these things we will do before searching the job. Okay, now tell me some things. What will you do by your 60s? Okay, now this is very funny question, but still, okay, we have many plans in our life. So before we finish our 60s or reach to our 60s, what can we do? What all things can we do? Who will tell me? Yes, type it in the chat box. Okay, yes, it will be he will have read. I will have settled, okay, in Pune. Okay, before I reach to my 60s, I will have settled in Pune. Okay, I'll be nicely having all the things in my life, and I will have settled. What else we can type? I will have built my house. Okay, I will have own, or you can say owned, OWNED, own a bungalow. Okay, it may happen that before we reach our 60s, we may own a bungalow. There are many things, many plans which people make and then they execute it. So, what all things are there? What all the things are there which you'll do before you reach to your 60s? Okay, type the answers in the chat box. I'll check it and I'll give you a reply on that. Okay, again, I have found one picture on the net. Can you see, all of you? Yes, now see here again the formula is given: subject plus will have plus past participle of a verb. Okay, these things, three things you have to always keep it in your mind. Okay, now if you take here any subject, okay. Okay, see, now it's clear. When we take any subject here, or pronoun as a subject, I, we, you, they, he, she, it. For any one of these pronoun, we will always take will have, okay, in future perfect tense, and then there will be the third form of the verb. नेहमी जेव्हा आपण फ्युचर परफेक्ट टेन्स सेंटेन्स फॉर्म करतोय तेव्हा आपल्याला कुठलाही सब्जेक्ट जर असेल यापैकी किंवा कुठलंही नाव असेल, कुठल्याही वस्तूचं नाव असेल, तरीही आपल्याला विल हॅव हेच घ्यायचं आहे, विल हॅव, आणि थर्ड फॉर्म ऑफ द वर्ब. I will have drawn, we will have drawn, she will have drawn, you will have drawn, they will have drawn. Understood, all of you? Now next, again they have shown the same thing for all the verbs, all the subjects. We use will have and the third form of the verb. Now here also, while forming negative sentence, when you are forming negative sentence using perfect future tense, you just have to take not after will not have. I will not have started, she will not have started, and you can contract it. Will not will become won't. You won't have started, they won't have started. Okay, so you can now see there was a question. Okay, 1 minute. Yeah, now there is a question form. When you are forming a question, then will always we take helping verb first. If it is not WH question, then always we take helping verb first. आपण जेव्हा क्वेश्चन बनवतो तेव्हा आपण WH वर्ड हू, व्हॉट, व्हेन, वेअर, व्हाय, हाऊ हे जर शब्द असतील तर ते पहिले येतात WH वर्ड्स. अदरवाईज जे हेल्पिंग वर्ब असतं ते आपण स्टार्टिंगला घेतो. त्याच्यानंतर येतं सब्जेक्ट आणि त्याच्यानंतर आता इथे विल हॅव आहे तर विल फर्स्ट येईल, त्याच्यानंतर सब्जेक्ट येईल, देन हॅव येईल आणि नंतर तुमचं थर्ड फॉर्म ऑफ द वर्ब येईल. विल आय हॅव स्टार्टेड, विल यू हॅव स्टार्टेड, will she have started? Okay, so like this it will be. You can form some questions and put it in the chat box. I will reply you on your answers if it is correct or not. तुम्ही ह्याचे क्वेश्चन्स बनवून फॉर्म करून चॅट बॉक्स मध्ये टाका, मी तुम्हाला तिथे रिप्लाय करेल. See the next sentence. There is one example. By the time you read this, I will have slept. म्हणजे जोपर्यंत तू हे वाचते तोपर्यंत मी झोपलेले असेल. ओके, here I am not going to have finished this book by 11 o'clock. ओके, ती काय सांगते की मी हे 11 वाजेपर्यंत माझ्याकडनं हे फिनिश होणार नाहीये. हे निगेटिव्ह सेंटेन्स आहे. ओके, नाउ नेक्स्ट, when my dad arrives. See, you can, as we had seen that day in our last lecture, we can use tell two things like in perfect past tense, the things which happened in the past. One thing happened and then the other thing happened. We have formed many examples using those. Okay, in simple perfect past tense. Now in future also you can do this. When my dad arrives, जेव्हा माझे वडील येतील, I will have finished my homework. माझा होमवर्क पूर्ण झालेला असेल. And I will be cooking dinner. आणि मी जेवण करत असेल. Okay. Here they have used simple present also, perfect future and continuous future. So you can form such examples and type it in the chat box. Okay. In the same way, when my dad arrives, you can say when my friend arrives, I will have cooked food, or I will have finished playing, and I will be doing my studies. Okay, like this many other examples you can form. Okay, thank you so much everybody. There was network problem today, so the session was interrupted. So I'm sorry for the inconvenience. Okay, thank you so much for joining the lecture, and we will have tomorrow's session at 12 o'clock. Join the session for more details. Shri Swami Samartha.